This week in Louisiana Agriculture, we bring you to Atlanta, Georgia for the 92nd annual meeting of the American Farm Bureau Federation.
I'm A.J. Savine in Atlanta. I'll show you why one USDA economist is predicting more crop acreage in 2011.
I'm Kristen Oakes, and I'll tell you how this wintry mix caused several mix-ups here in Atlanta. I'll have that story coming up.
Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Dana. Thanks so much for joining us on this special edition of This Week in Louisiana Agriculture from frigid, snow-covered Atlanta. Of course, the big news had nothing to do with farming. Massive snowfall and severe winter temperatures gripped much of the South last week, hampering travel. And for the first time in 25 years, weather actually threatened to shut down the nation's largest meeting of farmers and ranchers. Kristen Oakes will have a look at how Farm Bureau members from across the country and from Louisiana handled the snowy conditions a little later on in the program. Here in Atlanta at the Georgia World Congress Center, farmers and ranchers from across the country said they're optimistic about 2011. 2010 was a good year for farmers and ranchers for the most part across the country, but 2012, next year, is a farm bill year. And with every farm bill comes the call by some to cut farm program spending. As This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson reports, farm leaders here are warning that it's time to get the nation's fiscal house in order, and agriculture will likely have to pony up.
Louisiana sweet potato growers know very well the shortcomings of the 2008 Farm Bill. Following 2 straight years of losses, the Supplemental Revenue Assistance Payments Program, better known as SURE, provided them little to no help.
The SURE program did not work well for Louisiana. It was more geared to those people who had very high buy-up levels of crop insurance. So that program didn't work very well for us at all. Neither did ACRE.
Now as Congress and America's farmers and ranchers begin drafting a new farm bill for 2012, it's Congress in financial trouble.
This is going to be the most difficult farm bill that we've ever had to write.
And that's going to force cuts in all areas of government.
Roger Bernard is the policy and Washington editor for Farm Journal magazine. He says it's likely Congress will eye cuts to direct payments to farmers.
Agriculture will be asked to give again at the office, even though they have been. But it's no one in government, I don't think, is going to be able to escape getting some kind of a reduction in this current climate.
It appears the threat of cuts has the American Farm Bureau Federation seeking a reprieve from environmental regulation. AFBF President Bob Stallman announced that his organization is suing the Environmental Protection Agency to stop the establishment of total maximum daily load limits in Chesapeake Bay.
This new approach will not end with the Bay. EPA has already revealed its plan to take similar action in other watersheds across the nation, including the Mississippi River watershed.
So the battle lines are drawn on 2 fronts, one in the courts, the other on the Hill. In Atlanta, Georgia, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.